Hello students, welcome back. Today we are going to discuss the last topic of chapter number 8, that is soil erosion and conservation. In today's video we will be discussing about soil fertility. Two topics were left and we will be also discussing an activity, how and why people are using terrace farming as soil conservation. So let us start our video. Soil fertility. We already know that soil fertility is very important in order to get good crops. The first way is adding manure and fertilizers, which we have seen that we need to add required fertilizers which are rich in mineral. Then we need to add whatever fertilizers necessary for the soil. Then crop rotation, the process in which the person needs to change the type of crop yearly in order to maintain the soil fertility. And then avoiding harsh chemicals and adding rock phosphate. So we will be starting with avoiding harsh chemicals. We need to avoid few chemicals in order to prevent it from losing its fertility. As we know that we are using different weed killers, insecticides or pesticides in order to kill the pests as well as in order to kill the insects. But what we are forgetting is that when we spread this insecticide or when we spread this pesticide, then what is happening with that? The chemicals that get mixed with the soil, जो chemical होते हैं वो क्या हो जाते हैं, वो mix हो जाते हैं और जिसकी वजह से क्या होता है कि वो जो chemicals है they get mixed in the soil और जिसकी वजह से हमारा जो plant है it loses its fertility and the good crops are not grown. Means the fruits and vegetables which are grown, it contains chemicals. And one more reason is that the insects and pests, all insects and all pests are not harmful for the soil. There are few insects and few pests which are also useful for the soil. तो क्या होता है, during that process they also get killed. So we must use it in a less amount so that soil में वो ना मिले and it should not get transferred to the plants. So we should keep in mind that we should avoid chemicals, weed killers, and we should give the different phosphates to the soil. Like if we give minerals are very good for the soil. They help in growing the good crops, it helps in maintaining the fertility of the crops. So like this we need to give phosphates, we need to avoid weed killers, insecticides and pesticides. Now here is the activity in which we have studied that how terrace farming, that water that flows down the hill, it also takes the soil with it. So for this activity, first of all we will be taking 2 mugs full of water. Then we will pour water from 1 mug on the stairs. सीढ़ी पे हम लोग क्या करेंगे? We will pour it, and then we will pour 1 mug on the slope, inclined plane, and then we will find that which of them is moving faster. So like this we can say that when there is a water flow on the hill or water flow on the inclined plane, then what will happen? Will it carry soil with it or it will be get deposited on the steps? So let us see the activity. So here what I have done, here I have taken, this is a slope and these are the steps like staircase, and this is the water. Something, just imagine like water is falling. So this is water at both the side. Then what will happen? When the water will start falling, then we will see that this water which is flowing from slope, it is flowing very fastly, but the water which is flowing from the steps or from the hills which we do in the terrace farming, it is taking time, है ना, इसको ज़्यादा time लगता है. तो like this we can say that if it is moving the soil, if the soil is moving with the water, then it is also getting deposited on these hills. वो हर एक hills पे क्या हो रहा है, deposited हो रहा है. But here the fertility of the soil is moving from top to bottom without stopping. So here what is happening, the faster one is the slope and the steps one is slower. Means this is only taking 2 seconds and here it is taking 5 seconds. From this we can say that the mug on which we have poured the water on the steps, that one is slower, and which we have pour on the slope or inclined plane, that is faster. So this activity you can try at home also. It is very easy to do. So please do try it and understand why people are using terrace farming. So this chapter is finished, my dear students. I hope the all topics would be clear to you all. Thank you, my dear students.